honor your father and your mother, so that you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you.
Many of you may be familiar with the second video that I recorded, Delays Later. In this video, I honored my father's last wishes, and today, I wanted to honor my mother as well. When I asked my mom what she wanted for her birthday, she only said one thing. She wanted to go to the cross at Kerrville. I wasn't real familiar with what she was referring to, at least not at the time. Obviously, I've become much more familiar with it since. But because it was only one thing, I thought that I would give her something else. Of course, the second thing was actually more selfish on my part. I took her to the OST, the Old Spanish Trail in Bandera, Texas, and we had breakfast before we headed off to Kerrville. As we arrived, I dropped my mom off and noticed that there were greeters who were typically at the site answering any questions that anyone may have. Mom did have a chance to talk to them before we left, but as I was parking the truck, she sat patiently waiting for me to join her. The sculpture, The Empty Cross, in the Coming King Sculpture Prayer Garden, located in Kerrville, Texas, was commissioned by the Coming King Foundation. The sculpture is a 77-foot 7-inch core 10 steel cross created by Max Greiner, Jr. The garden itself, when seen from above, forms the shape of the cross, and at the center of that cross is the figure of Jesus with the crown of a king and carrying a sword in one hand and the horn most typically used in battle in the other. This would most certainly depict the images seen by John as he wrote the book of Revelations. The garden also includes the Divine Servant by the same sculptor, depicting Jesus' act of servitude in washing the feet of Simon Peter, one of his disciples. In this way, he is modeling the behavior of serving others before ourselves. The Great Commission is a sculpture depicting the world, the Word, and the rock. This sculpture has special meaning to all Christians who have been called to serve God around the world. As you wander around the many contemplative paths, it's hard not to notice some of the art that's available, some of it very heartfelt. As we were preparing to leave, I wandered around a portion that was kind of on the periphery of the park and found what I consider to be something of a modern depiction, as if Jesus was sitting there on this bench next to this woman, just giving her some comfort as he held her baby. Mom, I wanted to thank you for introducing me to this opportunity. I hope you had a blessed day. I know I did.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
All the best, always.
Wanna come down to the underground.
old school. Here's a shovel. Can you dig it, fool? Can you dig it? Can y'all dig it?
Oh, don't do that.
It's recording now.